What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Yax Welding. We just got to the track. First track day at NCC AR. Got the car out here. Already got it through tech. Gonna top it off with a little bit of oil. Throw some new plugs in it. Just had the car on the dyno this last week. What's she make?
That fucker's loud in here. 185.
That's what I think too. And it's still on low boost, so it's only making like 8 or 9 pounds, but the car made 175 horsepower with conservative timing and low boost, so should be enough to have some fun at the track. Another thing that we've done to the car before taking it out here is I upgraded the brakes. Got some big 4-pot Willwoods in the front here. So should have some more stopping power.
All right, guys, so Brian's in driver's meeting right now. Just kind of got the car ready. Didn't do too much. It was a little low on oil because we've been trying to fix oil leak in it. So I ran and got some oil real quick. We weren't very prepared on that part. Put him in some new plugs. I just threw his turbo blanket on because he had ordered a turbo blanket and hadn't had a chance to do it during catch can. And other than that, we're pretty good. It's a pretty cool setup out here. A lot of the cars they drove them to the driver's meeting, but got a few Vipers and RX-7s and all that kind of pretty cool stuff out here. So got some other Civics and stuff out here, so it'd be kind of cool to see where it's stacked up, especially on low power. So should be good. And we're gonna take a few videos. Lambo's pulling up, so we'll take some videos of it on track and see what kind of times it turns.
All right, so I guess we just got the 1-minute warning and about to head out on track first time. So the only thing I'm gonna try to do is not crash it. So see how it goes.
Alright guys, so Brian got off track. We got times, all that kind of stuff. I checked over the car, checked plugs, drain, catch can, all that kind of fun stuff. Car did good. We're not having any problems. I'd like a little bit more timing in the car, but we're trying to keep it real safe. Brian turned the 5th pole position out of the entire field, which is way more than we expected. This is the first time out with the car. I took a complete stab guess at the suspension setup and the tire pressures. We found out how much they grew from cold to hot, all that kind of stuff. Made a couple tire adjustments, but not the he said the car felt good, so we left coilovers how it is. So he was having to slow down each lap, and now since he's 5th pole, they are actually putting him out in their pole position, so he should be able to be up there with the faster guys. Right now with the laps, they have it set up where they don't really want you passing the turns. It's pass on straight away, which is pretty tough, which is why a lot of them bottle up. So he was having to actually slow way down, costing him a second or two each time. So he should be out there with the fast guys. There's a couple guys that are super fast, so we're gonna see kind of really where the car's at this time, and if adjustments help, then go from there.
All right, you guys, so we're starting the second practice, and I positioned 5th on that first practice.
So he's doing awesome. He's actually pulling a gap on a Porsche GTS, catching the car in front of him, and he's having to slow down to not pass him. And that was the number 4 pole position. So I think this next pole we're actually going to be a little faster. This Mazda right here is, I mean, this guy is stupid fast and probably the least amount of horsepower. But this Porsche and this BMW back here are getting gapped by 175 horsepower 91 Civic. So he's catching everybody on the straights. If he could get up with that car in front of him to where he can pass him on the straights, he can get even faster, start catching that Lambo. So Brian had to come in a little early, hit the overheat protection on the Honda, so it went limp mode. Wouldn't really come out of it, but still got a few good laps. Actually moved up and qualified second, so getting real legit here. But it put some more coolant in it, took the front bumper off, and changed the electric fan, so we'll see how it goes.
So we're actually the second quickest time so far. This car is still just, I haven't put this whole track together, so there's still a lot left in this car on this track. So I'm gonna try to put one solid lap together, and hopefully it doesn't overheat. All right, you guys, so we just ate lunch, and car's cooling down. They're doing some laps for the workers. But man, the car's doing great. The only issues that we've encountered, and I think Joe's been filming some stuff while I've been lapping, but it got hot one session, so we added some coolant because it was low in the reservoir. So I added some coolant to that, and last session it was fine. I only saw 208 degrees, which is fine. The protection hits at 215, and that's what happened on my second session. Was I hit the engine protection on Honda because it started getting too hot. Other than that, we had we're pushing a little bit of oil, but I think it's because I was overfilling it. We noticed on that last session, put a little bit less oil in it, and we didn't have any oil coming out of the catch can. So car's doing good. I mean, last session I was number 3. And then I kind of was over driving the car because I actually drove faster the previous session. I drove like a 145, and then this session was a 146, this last one. So weather might hold out for us, might get another dry session in, but I have a feeling that it's going to start raining. So we'll see. Either way, it's been a great experience for me, and the car is doing phenomenal.
This is the track. So you have an idea, it's 2 miles long with 11 turns.
Yep, so yeah, it's been fun, and gonna get back out there soon. pulled off the track. I ended up throwing the front bumper back on the car because I thought it was going to be, you know, I didn't think I was going to run into any more overheating issues because it's starting to rain and it's definitely cooler, but it's definitely still overheating. Engine protection came on again because it got up to 215, but I think I got at least 1, maybe 2 solid laps in, and hopefully that's enough to take home a trophy today. Because top 3 get a trophy. So hopefully I did enough. I wish I would have had, you know, a couple more laps because I felt like I was just starting to get into a groove, but that's racing, and I know this thing needs some better cooling, so I might need to go to a full-size radiator and just try to stuff it in there somehow. But yeah, waiting on Joe. And then they are supposed to do 1 more time attack session, but honestly I think that's going to be the fastest time of the day because now the ground's wet. Got a BMW backfire. I saw you step out a couple times. Yeah. The rain doesn't help. That was fun though, dude.
All right, guys. So Brian just hit the grid. He's going for his first actual time attack lap. Before it's kind of qualifying. We're actually starting to get a little bit of sprinkles. So if it gets rained out, they're talking about going off the practice times, which means he would get second. He slowed down about a second that last one. I think he was pushing it too hard. Has a couple turns that he could use some work in, but he actually dropped down to 3rd pole position on that last one. But you know, still going. Car's cooled off, tires cooled off, should be better. He knows what he did, so I think we'll get better this time. We left suspension the same, so hopefully it does good. To give you guys an idea, man, Brian's driving awesome. To give you guys an idea, he's got 2 Audi S4s, 3 new Type R Civics, Porsche, BMW 3 Series, turned way faster times than that Lambo, some Subis. You know, there's a mix of everything. There's 19 cars and he's placed second so far. First time out with a car, so he's doing awesome, man. And so hopefully we can keep that up, and we'll see how it goes. And it would be sweet if he got, you know, a podium first time out. He actually we just went and watched the fast guys, and his fastest time is only 5.5 seconds slower than a fully sponsored Dodge Viper that came here in this crazy trailer. So dude, he's doing awesome.
All right, so probably last session of the day. It's raining pretty hard. I'm actually starting in 3rd this time, so I'm guessing that this RX-8 squeezed out a slightly faster time than me once I overheated. So he might have taken 2nd from us, but no worries. Still having fun, and just gonna go out there, take it nice and easy, and just try to gain some experience driving in the rain. pushed it a whole lot harder, but not worth it.
Dude, that RX-8, fast as fuck in the rain.
I know. I wasn't pushing it, and I'm sure I could have kept up a little better with both of them. But I was just having fun, like ripping the straight, and then I was slowing down again, like way too soon. Nice job, man.
Hey, thanks, man.
Fast in the rain.
They're made for this kind of stuff, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, that thing was fast in the rain, dude.
It'll be cool to like keep coming back and just like learn, like gain a little bit of the community, you know, and then they could hook them up at the shop and do more race car stuff. Dude, this thing rips in the rain, dude. It's got way more traction than I thought. Like, I never slipped at all, so I definitely wasn't pushing it.